Relationships are like a fine wine. They get better with age. Who are we kidding? No, relationships are more like your favorite pair of sneakers or those pumps that we girls used to wear. After a few months or after a year, they might not look as shiny and new as they used to, but you actually love them more. It's because they're comfortable, they make you feel safe, and if you don't look after them, they really stink up a place. Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today we are talking relationships, but more specifically new versus old. But before we get into the video, I just want to do a quick time out. So here's the thing, I want to connect more with you. Yes, you. I have decided that from this video on, I'm going to give a shout out to one of my viewers at the end of every single video. And if you want to get my next shout out, all you have to do is give me some TLC, comment, like, and subscribe. It's a silent T. I couldn't find anything else to work with it, so. But without wasting any more time, Lego. In the beginning of a relationship, it is like the other person can do no wrong. They can do the most appalling things that when you think about it in hindsight, you're like, you throw up in your mouth just a little bit. But in the beginning of a relationship, they can get away with these things. They can tell you that pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. They can tell you that that dress was black and blue and not white and gold. They can tell you they have never seen one episode of Friends. Ugh. And you'll be like, oh, you're so cute. Also, side note, please don't use baby talk with your significant other. It's really weird and a little bit disturbing. Just putting it out there. But then after a bit, they can do wrong. And they can do very wrong. That's when shit gets real. People are more honest, sometimes brutally so. They're also a lot more irritable in general. For example, if it's that time of the month, don't you dare breathe around a woman. It drives us crazy. Or when you eat too loud around us. Or if you sip and you make that sound where you go, ah. Or with men, for example, don't you dare interrupt them while they're busy watching a game of rugby or playing Dota. Can you see what a sensitive topic this is for me? In the beginning of a relationship, when it comes to appearance, both parties seem to care a lot more about what they look like. Guys are going to the gym like almost every day. They put beard oil on their beard. They make sure their haircut is on point. You know, the fade is popping. They make sure they are looking so damn fine. Girls, on the other hand, they would go all out with their makeup. They're caking, they're baking, they're contouring, their eyebrows are on fleek. They're putting on lash extensions and hair extensions and extensions in all sorts of places. They will shave from head to toe. And I'm not kidding. We actually shave and or wax our toes. We do that. For real. Guys, if you didn't know, now you do. After a while, we don't care that much about what we look like. It's kind of like, you got me now, you're stuck with me now. The guys don't really care that much about what their hair and beard looks like. In fact, their beard's a little bit wonky. They don't go to the gym that much anymore, if ever. Quite frankly, the only six-pack they've got, the beers in the fridge. Women, on the other hand, we also don't care that much anymore. We're not going to waste our makeup on you. Makeup is expensive. We also don't really care that much for shaving anymore. In the summer, sure, we'll shave once or twice a week. In the winter, we ain't shaving for nobody. We're growing ourselves some all-natural leg warmers. And now on to my favorite thing that changes over time, bodily functions and our view on them. I will explain. In the beginning of a relationship, for some reason, both parties like to pretend like they're not human and don't do the things that normal humans do. We all know what's really going on. Who are we trying to fool? Nobody knows. So for example, you know all the gross things that humans do? Going to the bathroom, burping, passing gas. All of those things, we for some reason pretend like we don't do them. I've noticed that there are different ways we deal with them in the beginning. Guys, for example, they would just lie about it. They will let one slip and then pretend like it's the chair. Or better yet, they will blame the dog or the cat or the baby or anything that cannot defend itself. That's really mean, guys. Girls, on the other hand, go to very extreme lengths to avoid doing those things. And it's like breaking out in sweats. It's like stomach cramps for days. Or girls would go for a casual stroll. And by casual stroll, I mean we would literally go and look for like the closest public bathroom so that we can go and just let out a burp, for crying out loud. The problem with that is, though, you can only pretend to not be human for a certain amount of time. Eventually, you two are just gonna sit, Netflix and chilling, and I mean none of these Netflix and chill business. When we say Netflix and chill after a year of a relationship, it's Netflix and chill. Anyway, you could be busy watching Game of Thrones and then your boyfriend lets one rip. And before long, you're having a competition about who can burp the loudest. It's never me, because for some reason I can't burp. Something's wrong with me. Needless to say, in an older relationship, things are a lot more comfy. People are much more comfortable around each other, and they don't care to admit and show and let everyone smell that they are human. So there you go, my friend. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching. But right now I want to give a shout out to Abigail. I really love all the love that you send my way. Stay beautiful, and remember that with great power comes great electricity bills. Ciao, guys.